to build self-confidence, to build that self-trust, to me, it all starts with keeping one promise with yourself and then keeping another one and then keeping another one. And it's not like keeping a promise when it's convenient. It's like keeping a promise regardless how you feel in that moment, regardless the circumstances or situations, because it always happens. I had a friend the other day I was out to eat with, and when it came time to order drinks, they were like, "Do you have any mocktails?" And I looked at them. I said, "You can drink. You can drink around me. I don't care." And they were like, "No, I'm doing dry January." And I was like, "Okay, I see you." And they're like, "Well, until January 30th, because January 30th is my best friend's birthday." And I was like, like, come on, man. Like, you can't even make it just to the end of the month. Like, it was already a hall pass built in. And I feel like that's how most people operate. Most people operate giving themselves constant outs, constant, kind of free passes. And if you give yourself a hall pass, usually you'll end up taking it.
Yeah, 100%. And I learned that on 75 Hard. I did that for the first time in 2021 as I was trying to get my mental strength back after some adversity in my life. And I got to day 40, and I'm the opposite of you. I didn't take the pledge to not drink early in my life. I live in Wisconsin. It's built into our culture, and that's not an excuse. Or I guess it is an excuse, but it just wasn't, part of my being that young. So I get to day 40, and I'd done dry January before. I'd done sober October before. So I'd gone 30 days, but I get to day 40 and I go, I've never gone since I was 17 years old, 40 straight days without a drop of alcohol. And I had this epiphany about, I was like, how sad is that? I'm 41 years old at that time, and I've not gone 40 straight days without having a drop of alcohol. And I could make up all the excuses or anything of that nature, and I was in great shape. I'm in better shape now. And I was like, man, this is so ingrained in our culture. I mean, you look at the percentage of Super Bowl ads
Oh yeah,
between alcohol, uh, pharma, and I had one other. Oh, and junk food.
yeah.
It's over 50% of the Super Bowl ad. So primetime TV, even we could take it down to prime time. I did a ChatGPT on it because I always ask my kids, "Hey, what's the sale?" Anytime a commercial's on, I was like, "What are they trying to sell you?"
No, that's
And
important.
so it's really important. I just had that epiphany though, and I'm like, "This is sad." So I now have leaned towards now after 3 years straight of doing 75 hard. I go, "What role does alcohol serve in my life? Does it make me the best version of myself?" And if I'm trying to show up and I have this thought that goes through my head every time I transition between a coaching meeting to this podcast to anything else I'm going to do in the day, I want it to be the best hour of someone's day. I want to be the best hour of Drew's day. I want this podcast to be the best hour that someone listens to. If I drink alcohol the night before, even if it's one, that doesn't serve that purpose.
No, I love that. And again, it's funny because in my book, I have something that I love and I've used it since college. I started it in college, and it's basically redefining, it's an easy system that helps you redefine what you're really asking. And so what it is it says will, and then you insert the blank, whatever the action you're thinking about taking. So will, drinking alcohol, and then help me get closer to, and then boom, and that's where you put whatever you're after. And so that was my question that I use all the time. Like, will drinking help me get closer to becoming the trainer I want? No. So I don't do it. Will studying film help me be closer to the trainer I want to be? Yes. So I do it. And it's like literally the easiest way to ask yourself, should you do something or should you not do something, is ask that. So let's say you want to be a great parent, will, and then insert whatever, arguing with my kid, help me be, a loving parent.
Mm.
No, so don't do it. Figure out ways to operate around it. Let's say you're struggling financially, will, and then buying this, whatever, help me. And no, okay, then don't do it.